Thanks for enrolling in this graduate seminar in Spatial Data Science Ethics, or for just checking out this introductory lecture. Penn State is one of a very few universities that offers specialized coursework on geospatial ethics. Geography 581 is an elective course for students seeking the Master of Science in Spatial Data Science, as well as the GIS Certificate and Master of GIS degree programs. It says a lot about you that you seek out ethics among so many other worthy topics in our course catalog. Your interest tells me that you're curious and concerned about the ethical and legal consequences of geospatial technologies, which are heightened in the era of big data analytics. You and I have that in common. I'm the course author and instructor, David DiBiase. That's me and my dog, Teo. My first exposure to ethics was a rigorous course in environmental ethics at the University of Wisconsin, where I earned bachelor's and master's degrees in cartography back in the 1980s. Later, a Wisconsin scholar named J.B. Harley sparked my interest in cartographic ethics with his influential article Deconstructing the Map in 1989. In 1990, as founding editor of the journal Cartographic Perspectives, I organized an ethics roundtable that brought together commentaries by academics, practitioners, and two anonymous employees of a federal mapping agency who couldn't get permission to contribute openly. Later, I co-led a multi-institutional virtual seminar on ethics in GIS for the University Consortium on Geographic Information Science. Those experiences led to a proposal to the National Science Foundation to fund development of some of the ethics case studies you'll use in this seminar. The seminar is described in detail in the course syllabus. If you haven't seen the syllabus already, you should check it out in Canvas or online at geospatial.psu.edu/geog581. Geography 581 is an updated version of a graduate seminar on professionalism in geographic information science and technology, which I originally developed for the MGIS degree. This new version considers the broader array of ethical challenges that confront both GIS professionals and spatial data scientists. We consider spatial data science to be the emergent next stage in the evolution of geospatial technologies and methods enabled by big data, prediction algorithms, and geovisual analytics. New ethical challenges are emerging with it. As a student of spatial data science and GIS, you are responsible for identifying, investigating, and responding with integrity to challenges like the ones named here. In your studies, you should aim to master the moral reasoning skills needed to address these challenges, not just the technical skills developed in other courses. In your future scientific and professional roles, you will also be responsible for modeling balanced and sustainable digital lives and for championing ethical cultures within your organizations. Geography 581 is designed to help you do that. Here's an overview of the seminar. Following this introductory module are 6 lessons. We begin with a week-long focus on research ethics. That's the main topic of concern for Penn State's graduate school. It's a point of departure for us. In Lesson 2, we'll broaden our focus and probe the distinction between ordinary morality, that is, the moral obligations incumbent on everyone, and the special obligations associated with the professions. In Lesson 3, we'll consider ethical challenges associated with the geospatial professions, and we'll practice a methodical approach to ethical decision-making using a collection of realistic case studies. Lesson 4 presents challenges associated with the relatively new field of data science. Lesson 5 focuses on ethical issues arising from the convergence of these two fields, with special attention to ethical challenges at the organizational level. As the seminar progresses, you'll identify a suitable term project topic and present that work at the end of the term. My final presentation will propose an ethics of digital care as part of a guiding vision for the spatial data science organizations in which you will practice and perhaps lead. Lesson 1 is research ethics. Students in the Spatial Data Science Masters need to complete the CITI program training in human subjects. The requirement follows from the fact that the SDS is a Master of Science degree that involves a culminating research project. You need to complete the CITI training before Penn State's Institutional Review Board will approve your research proposal to involve human subjects. By contrast, the Master of GIS is a professional degree that culminates with an applied project. MGIS students may complete the CITI training and probably should if their capstone project may include human subjects. If you're not interested in the CITI training, another assignment option is available. You can read all about it in the Research Ethics module. Another goal I have is that you may experience a real graduate seminar. By that, I mean the experience of reading and thinking deeply about a given topic, then gathering with fellow scholars to share your insights and questions. To this end, we will meet every couple of weeks by Zoom to present and discuss our work. I totally understand that far-flung adult students in this seminar have full schedules already and may not be able to participate regularly in live class meetings, no matter when we schedule them. Even so, I ask that you express your preferences for the least inconvenient days and times at which we might schedule bi-weekly class meetings. You'll find this Google form in the introduction module. I promised I'll do my best to make sure these meetings are worth your while. To recap, the introduction module includes this instructor presentation, an assignments overview, a Google form to collect your scheduling preferences for our Zoom meetings, and a page of options for recording your presentations. The introduction opened 1 week ahead of the official start date during our optional course preview and orientation. Lesson 1 deals with research ethics. Spatial data science students will complete Penn State's CITI program training. MGIS students may complete the training, but also have an alternative. At the end of our first official week, you'll post a recorded personal introduction in which you share thoughts about the readings by Griffith and Fish. If you have any questions after viewing this presentation and looking over the content of the introduction and lesson 1, post it in the discussion forum or reach out to me via the Canvas inbox. Thanks again, and I really look forward to learning with you in Geography 581.